Just living out on the road, 18 wheels rolling through the night. When his eyes get heavy on that old black top, he pulls that rig into the next TA truck stop. Then he falls asleep, and in his dream, walking through the front door to a little girl, jumping in his arms and a kiss from the woman that he loved. And it's good night, baby, daddy missed you. Tiptoe into the bedroom, making love and making up for lost time. Breaker, breaker, one night.
You will never succeed more than you fail. That's not how it works. You know why? Because failure is a wonderful teacher. It's the only way to learn. You have to fail. Failure is a part of the process to becoming successful. I tell people this all the time. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player in the world, he took 946 game-winning shots. He has missed over 700 times, but he has made 146. You know what they write about? When he make it. They write about when you make it. So guess what? When you get through failing, all you got to do is make one. Shit, who you know that gets it right all the time? That's impossible. You have to fail. Matter of fact, when you fail, be glad about it. Every time you fail, you're one step closer.
Good morning, everybody.
People say I got a drinking problem, but I got no problem drinking it all. They keep on talking, drawing conclusions, call it a problem, I call it a solution. Just sitting here in all my grand illusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Just a solution.
I'm pissed. Good morning, everybody. I'm Wayne Campbell.
And I'm Sheila Campbell.
And this is your morning drive with the driver's side. You know what, Facebook? We work hard at this. A notification should have gone out, period. Share it out, please. Pissed off. You work so hard.
I know.
It's not okay, Sheila.
I know.
It's not.
Okay.
And it's not okay to them. They have a right to be notified when their show's on.
That's true.
And I expect Facebook to hold up their standard.
I agree. I do know.
I mean, it literally has not gone through, and then when I go to the page, I can't share it.
Okay, well,
Correct.
I don't know about that, but I do know that there was problems with either Messenger or Facebook or whatever this morning. So I don't know if that's the glitch in there, that's what's happening. So
well, I just totally threw my morning off. Just totally threw. I was so happy, and I am still happy, but I'm upset at the fact that a notification hasn't gone out. We actually pay Facebook for marketing and stuff like that, so we're in business with Facebook.
I agree.
So they're not delivering their service. You know what, drivers? Make sure that if you're an owner-operator or even a company driver, make sure you show up as a professional and deliver the service you offer as an employee, at least. Because I know we go out into this world today and people offer a service and they do not deliver.
That's true.
Right?
Like Facebook right now.
Right. It just pisses me off. So we got a good morning ahead of us. I've been out at the truck stop. I've had a great morning already. This video right here.
People say I got a drinking problem.
I want to say a special shout out to the ladies in the Flying J in Orange, Texas, at exit 873. They're amazing people. They've embraced me every morning. We don't have coffee in the rig. We got to go shopping, so I had to go in and get my coffee this morning.
Okay, that's not true. There is, but it's like an instant kind of a thing, and so he's not into that just this very second. So
I'm not.
I'm
not into that.
Jay.
I'm not into that. So what do we got today, Sheila?
Okay, you know what today is?
Today's Throwback Thursday.
What do you think?
It's cute. You know,
I'm trying to back here.
Right, I'm trying to help
like
us out over here, so I'm going to check out for a minute. You got to carry us for a second.
This was like my throwback hair because it's Throwback Thursday, which is one of my favorite days. So you guys, we have a great show coming up today. We always have the trucking news. We have some national news, some weather, and then the throwback topic. And I don't think I want to give it away just yet. I think I want to make you wait and find out. But it's pretty awesome. I'm gonna say that. So,
It is pretty awesome.
Hey,
I didn't
while
even
you're
know.
doing
I thought an acquirement happened a lot later than it did. The acquirement of let me stop.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand that.
Yeah.
I can't stand that company technically.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Is because of all the crap that I dealt with when my truck would break down, whether it was at Kenworth or a Peterbilt. It just pissed me off. I always wanted up there. So
I'm sure that was kind of a little hint to you of what we're going to be talking about today on Throwback Thursday, but I'm actually pretty excited about it. We have some great pictures, and it's actually a really cool story. So,
it is a really cool story.
Yes.
I don't even know what to do in this situation here, Sheila. I don't know where I'm at because I'm trying to share this out and it won't even let me share it.
And
I
saw on Messengers when I was looking around this morning, whatever, that apparently we have a congratulations out there to you, Kelly Shane. It said grandbaby number 5, and it's a girl. So if that is true, congratulations on a new baby. And Shannon Crash her daughter just had a baby, so we got new little drivers coming in
all over. I think her son had the baby. I don't think her daughter had a baby. Her son had the baby.
Okay.
Because I saw him holding it.
Well, I know there's 2 new grandbabies that are coming in, so congratulations to you both. The other thing we wanted to mention too is John Hall. John Hall, you and your family are in our thoughts and prayers today. Condolences. I know that was his grandfather, right? His grandfather that passed away.
Yes, yeah. John Hall's grandfather has passed, so it's a sad thing, and I hope, John, that your family's doing okay, and our prayers are with you. Again, I'm trying to share this.
I know.
You keep looking
I'm
at me
sorry.
for help, and no disrespect to John, but I'm really upset right now that Facebook has let down our viewers,
right?
And it pisses me off because you work hard on this show, and today's a great show because it's Throwback Thursday, which I'm excited about. On top of that, these people deserve to watch a good show.
I know. So our condolences and thoughts and prayers are with you, John. We love you, and hugs to you. The other thing I wanted to mention too is, guys, remember that we do still have, for at least the next week and a half, we're going to be recording. We have the page that is called The Driver's Sides Hauling the Holiday to Mark Estep. Okay, that's the name of the page. And I know it's not just hauling the holidays. The Driver's Sides
hauling the holidays
to Mark Estep.
And
that is the page.
We've already had people donate, right? What's going on there?
Yeah, we've had
You've
a
been
lot
working your
of people.
butt off between okay, so here's what happened yesterday. Let me interrupt because I got it out. Hopefully the audience will. They didn't get their notification. So again, I can't get past that.
I know.
I am hooked on that. And in the end, I just got to push through. Here's what I'm going to say: is yesterday, calls coming in from people, all different types of people, and I want to say thank you because I said, Sheila, make sure they contact me because I don't trust apps and all that stuff either. All right. So you took over. What's going on there? What's happening? What is all of a sudden happening?
So everyone's really been great about it. I mean, everyone's reaching out. They want to call, and they wanted to donate to help with the cause as far as making a great Christmas for Mark and his son. They also asked, if they could send a gift. Yes, if you wanted to send a gift, I updated the page, so it is pinned to the top as far as like the introduction with all the information of where that you could actually donate money to, okay, with all the apps and Zelle that's on there, as well as Mark's address, okay, of the home that he is in, that if you wanted to send a gift to him, you absolutely could. So that's all up there too. Guys, just check that periodically and make sure that you go and check that page, okay? We'll put it up there. The actual name of it is kind of long, I know. And check back periodically because we will be updating as we go out and go shopping. We're going to record everything as it goes down. And then when we come to the Christmas show, we're also going to dedicate the Christmas show to Mark as well.
So, and shout out to Mark. I know he was in the hospital. He's back. He's sick. He's diabetes, all that, but he was back. I think he's in not chemo, but dialysis.
Right.
So I saw him share the page yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll reach out to him today because that's a long process. It sucks.
Yeah, I finally had to invite him. I was
right,
like, I guess I should invite him.
On top of the fact that we're older people, we don't know how to find this stuff. Just like people expect the driver's side to be shared out, watch parties, all that stuff. So we got it out. Hopefully people will realize that Facebook just didn't show up today, but the backbone of America did.
Yep.
Get it.
Yep.
So speaking of that, I want to shout out to TMC.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they're obviously still carrying a gold standard out here. Okay, I ran into two of their drivers yesterday. I've been out here like a lot lizard, running around, having a good time, climbing up in truck. climbing up in trucks, talking to these drivers, interviewing drivers. I got a great driver yesterday that was hauling a Huey helicopter.
Oh yeah,
that was really cool. His name was I want to say it was a Huey. His name was Brock. Great guy. Got to hang out with him yesterday. Here's a look at what I do while I'm sitting around. If you're not driving, wow. And we'll go to this video and then we'll get to good mornings and we'll go over to your comments right here and then we'll get to trucking news. But this is a little insight on what I do. And back to them TMC drivers. It's a brotherhood. It's professionals. I know when I was in the industry, I used to look at TMC and they were a standard. They hired good drivers. They didn't, as far as back then, and it seems like that way now. Brock that I met yesterday, everybody that I've met this past few days has been absolutely professionals and amazing.
Yeah.
But this is what I do. I sit in the rig. Here's where I was last night. I caught this gentleman coming out of the Flying Beacon. We'll play this and then come right back and get to your video.
Way to go, working is short, time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Keep your foot hard on the pedal, son, never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, 'cause we got a run to make. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta. There's beer in Texarkana. We'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, load it up and truck it. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go, and there's short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run.
I love the fact I see one. Thank you so much. You have no idea. Everything you can do, driver, stop.
Old Smokey's got his ears on.
that's a purty truck.
He said, you caught me on a good day. I said, when I said that, I said, shit, driver, every day's a good day for you. Look at you. Professional.
Yeah. So let me tell you, watching him, okay, he's falling down the stairs again, dive bombing out the door. He's going to blame it on the ball, but when he gets excited to go, okay, so when he gets excited to go, it doesn't even matter. Shoelaces, nothing. Off he goes, okay? So, yeah, he's falling down the stairs again, okay? He's gotten to finally play on the CB, though. He's finally gotten to talk on the CB.
Seriously, bro?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah, he was there, and he was talking to him. We had a couple incidents. There was an accident here on the freeway.
Yeah,
so
we
he
were
was talking
closed
with
down.
them. He was like, hey.
Yeah.
And they were updating each other. And then a driver, I
Back
don't know, if
rows,
it was a
all
little
that.
head gasket or what he did. But, man, we were talking to the driver who was trying to get a hold of the driver who was like, dude, you're smoking. You're on fire. Maybe you should
Your
get
turbo's
off."
running away from you, driver.
Yeah, and so Wayne's on there. He's like, well, where are you at with exit? He's like, are you there? He's like, are you close to him? He's like, I'm right behind you guys.
Here he comes.
But that was cool. There was a brotherhood there that he was making sure that
He was
that
trying.
driver
He was trying.
was going to get off. 'cause
Right.
Some
But
serious smoke going on.
you're right, though. The brother and sisterhood was out there yesterday
Yeah.
because the CB was going off.
Yeah.
And it was actually 99% of it was helpful.
Yeah.
Helpful drivers helping our eastbound trying to help westbound out because they're going into a fatality was right here. Our prayers are with the family that happened. I know there's a big truck involved. In the end, though, I was on the CB and I was getting it. I used to call Scott. Scott, what are the best back roads around here? I'm not familiar with this stuff. Scott's like, what are you talking about? Where are you going? I'm like, not going nowhere, driver. I'm helping these drivers out.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a good time. And that's why I felt good about to see those TMC drivers, talk to those drivers. And we're going to talk this weekend. I got it. I got this weekend's topic. It's the old school and the new school. And then also what's allowed in this industry, what happens in this. It's just going to be a great episode. It's time to talk about a couple things on Saturday. But, I want to say
real quick, thank you, Betty and Walter, for the CB because he finally has had the opportunity to.
You see, the mic's not hanging here no more.
He's been.
Well,
he's been
I don't got a good antenna. I don't
Yeah.
got a good antenna, so I have to be in certain areas to get it.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyways, I feel good about trucking again.
Yeah.
I do. And since with that, we're gonna play one more video and then get to good morning.
Okay. Well, let me finish my one other thing. So. It's been a blast being here. I get to cruise around a little bit at a time. Obviously, during the week, I work a lot. So I don't get a lot of time to get out there. So we're sitting here last night, okay? And this is probably the downfall of my whole thing. I think that some driver, now we're not actually in the spots. We're kind of up front. Okay. We basically had to squeeze out of the door to get out. That's how close he was, okay? And it wasn't even like he was straight. It was like the back. I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna hit the front end. He's like kind of sideways, all cocked, and I'm like, really, really, driver? You've got plenty of room over there to park next to us, and we're not even in the spots. We're not even in any of the in the parking spots. So it's not like we're taking up, because I know how drivers feel about RVs taking up the spots, and I get it. But we're up front. And so yeah, he decides he's going to park here too. I'm watching him shimmy up the front over here, trying to like squeeze by. I'm like, holy crap.
The funny part is I set her up. I knew he was there. I said, oh no, honey, watch out. And also the truck. I mean, oh God.
I mean, and just getting closer to the front end.
He was just tucking it tight. He was just tucking it tight. I thought it was. He was putting her to bed. He was a little pissed there's an RV here. He's a little pissed there's an RV here. It was great though. It was great though. But look, guys, there's a lot of things going on in trucking. I saw this video yesterday. Yesterday, I downloaded it. I wanted to play it because it is that time of season, and then we'll once we play this, we'll get back and actually we'll get back to your mornings and stuff like that. So thank you for being here this morning, guys. We'll be right back.
You know, this is the time to put politics aside and this pandemic to the side. I'm calling out all you truck drivers, and if you're seeing this video, I want you to share the hell out of this video. I was just at the truck stop, the Tiger truck stop, exit 139 on I-10 in Louisiana. There's a little waitress in there. Her name is Carla. She has a little 9-year-old girl named Star. And this little girl is beautiful. She showed me a picture of her daughter standing next to one of God's angels. It was a statue. And this little girl is fighting cancer. She's fighting with all she's worth, but her mom has happened to have to go back to work because they're struggling. I gave this lady a little bit of extra money that I could, and I know all you truck drivers out there have got a heart. So stop in there. Please, I don't care if you got to eat or if you want something to eat, but just stop in there and ask for Carla. Help her out. I know God will help out his children and he will cure them. God bless you.
Man's job is never done. Good morning.
Hi. Hi. Good morning.
All right, guys. Good morning, everybody. Oh, you got me, Sheila. Good morning, Timmy. All right, let's go all the way up. Ellie, John Hall, Blake Shipdale, Kevin Connard, Vince. The driver's side's here this morning. Charles Bundy, Vince, John, Freeze, Becky Underwood, Joe Denny. It was a great, real quick time. Joe Denny, it was great talking to you this morning, brother. It is. I caught somebody mocking me the other day, last week on a show, when Joe Denny was on it, and I thought it was cute. Thanks for thinking of me. Because, when I see Joe Denny, I'll say, I love you, Joe. I just love you, Joe. And I do. Honestly, because that's a brother. And that man will not ever change for anybody. And at his core is safety.
Right.
For this trucking industry.
Right.
And until you put any of those groups.
And the best for the industry.
Right. And any of those groups that want to talk this and want to talk fighting and want to go to DC and want to do this and want to have, be the one to save the industry. Until you put safety at the forefront of this industry, you're continuing to fight the industry. Joe Denny, thank you for being the driver you are, and to Dixie, his road dog. Get it. Ellie, John Hall, Edward, Becky, see, a lot of them are repeating. Charles Bundy, Phil Amigo Tristan, Kelly Shane Richardson, Sheila. I don't know if Kelly Shane was here when you mentioned the new grandbaby.
Yes, Kelly, if you weren't here in the very beginning, congratulations.
Is that what we're understanding? Is you have another grandchild?
Yeah, from what I was reading in the messages, it seemed
the fifth one?
Grandbaby number 5 is here, and it's a girl.
With the fifth one?
I think that's what it said, if I read correctly.
Do something about that, Kelly. We got enough of you spawns. Seriously, Kelly Shane, Gary, Chris, Kenneth, Dennis Hicks, love you, brother. Timmy Lillard, Charles, okay, we're good. Bob Cook, Jeremy Wellenkamp, and David Arnold. David Arnold reached out to me yesterday about a lady that's going around, speaking about good for the truck industry. This lady, I think she's raised like $5,000 so far. She's handed out 400 something meals. Okay, I've caught wind of it this week. I think we're talking about it tomorrow on Free Flow Feel Good Friday. But she's out giving out like $500 cash. It's the one thing that and I'm glad somebody beat me to it. It's what I want to do. It's well, here's my goal is to get to where she is. I want to be able to have a driver relief fund and have the ticker sit up here, like a little ticker, and then the audience can tap it, and then we go, and then I just go right out and give money away.
Right.
Like she does. But thank you to this lady. I'm not trying to take away from hers, but she's doing exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. You're an inspiration to all. David Arnold, I saw your messages this morning. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a hold of her, interview her, and get things going there.
Yeah, and have her on. That would be great.
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be great to have her on.
We're going to have her on.
Yeah.
I got caught. I got squirreled.
Okay.
Jeremy Mellencamp says there's so many people in need.
Yeah,
right.
I know.
All right, Joe Denny says, and thank y'all. Real talk, real drivers. Get it. All right, Blank Ship Gals, comments are not coming up.
Okay.
All right, so guys, we are having an issue with Facebook this morning. We got a phone call from Charles Bunny, our production manager.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you got a problem with Facebook? Oh, we're fine.
Yeah.
Sure enough, I get on here and I got a problem. Charles, you are the man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. And I think that we can get to our trucking news now, right?
Yes. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I was just trying to help this audience, let our audience get here because, like I said, they didn't deliver it this morning.
I know, but you know what? Whether there's 5 or 500 of you, we're still
every driver matters.
That's right, and we're still going to continue on, and we're going to plug away, and hopefully that the Facebook will fix itself as you guys are coming in. The notifications will come out. I'm
saying that because what happens when we don't go live and we don't say nothing? What do they do?
Yes, we get calls.
What the hell? Yeah. What are you doing? Why are you not live today? Can't have, my day's off.
I know.
Get it. Trucking news.
I know. We do it.
Where are you going? You're already here.
I know. I am.
Flicky fingers.
Okay. Okay.
Oh God, Sheila.
What?
What is that?
Okay. So, on Wednesday, December 9th, around 4 a.m. in Kansas, a driver went off the side of the K7 to K10 ramp and fell onto the K10. The truck caught fire and rescue crews weren't able to save the driver. No other vehicles were involved and no one else was hurt. The identity of the driver is not yet being released because they're still investigating. And it's too soon. The cause of the crash is unknown and under investigation.
Not good.
No.
When a driver goes under investigation like that, and it's oh boy.
Right, and there's always all
He's
kinds
okay
of,
though. They're okay.
No, he passed. He passed. He fell from that ramp all the way down onto the K10.
Damn it.
And so prayers to the family. We have another brother or sister, we don't even know if it's male or female, that is now trucking heaven's highway.
Right.
So prayers and condolences to the family of that. And for the unknown reasons of it to go off that ramp like that, I mean, there's all kinds of speculations that were circling around about this of, that it was driver's error or that he wasn't paying attention or that someone could have cut him off and taken off and didn't even see and stop. There's all kinds of things, but
well, the ultimate tragedy has happened. It's loss of life. So
correct.
Regardless, no one deserves to die. And again, like Joe Denny, safety, guys. Be ready to take that wheel. Don't take that wheel fatigued at all. Right. I just hope it's not a fatigued driver. I hope it's some mechanical error.
Right.
In all honesty, because the truck industry does not need any more bad press.
Right. Well, if you blew like
a steer tire.
Yeah, I was gonna say that steer tire, that would make you lose control a little bit, correct? And if that happened right at that point, like I said, there's so many speculations about it. And listen, we always want the best for everybody. Always, we always want you guys to be safe and to get home, and always. But the reason I saw FedEx is because it reminded me of
Mike Garvey.
Yes. Okay,
our FedEx driver over here.
Right.
Get it.
Because he just went in there. And that was the reason as far as that. I don't like to do the doom and gloom.
Driver side family.
What's in there. So
you're looking out for the family.
Just be safe. Correct?
You're looking out for your brothers and sisters. Get it, Sheila. Yeah. It's sad though, because real quick, it's hard for you to find decent news. Okay, when we go to trucking news, it's the worst. It's the worst.
It really is.
And the thing is I want to challenge the media outlets within the trucking industry. Start putting out positive stuff. Ron Herbert. Okay, I'm gonna go to this guy because he's on our team. Hebert. Damn you, and damn you, Ron. I'm gonna call him Big Ron. Big Ron. All right, he's the most decorated driver I know. It's like the most decorated soldier my dad used to tell me about. To me, this is the most decorated driver. He's like a soldier to me. He's got awards out the wazoo.
Yeah.
So and then he's already recorded 7 million, but he's approaching his 8 million. So shout out to Ron, and please to the trucking media outlets out here. Let's start really. I know there's a lot that do, okay, like there's some that do it very well, but we need more of it.
And apparently, we're going to be safe because when we get real big and we have our own production, rolling production, Ron's going to be the driver. And we're going to go to the truck shows and all the places and all that. He's going to be running around in the parking lot and
a golf
doing
cart.
his thing, right?
Mini rig golf cart.
And Ronald and I will be over at the little booth doing swag and stuff. And
Hey, wait! I'll actually have a team that when we talk about Big Ron, we'll have a soundbite that says Big Ron.
You can't. Oh gosh. Oh,
What?
I know you want a soundboard, and I seriously.
I really
Oh
do.
gosh, I'm so scared.
Why?
Really.
You're married to me. You shouldn't be scared of anything.
Oh, yeah, that intimidates me a little bit. It really does. Because
Get it.
It's hard enough to get a word in edgewise.
Get it.
let
What
alone
else we
you
got?
being over there with flicky fingers with sounds going on. Yeah. Okay.
Kind
and
of
other
like
news,
like
too.
Peterbilt. I see Peterbilt. Yay.
Other
Is
news,
that got
too.
something to do with today? Has that got something to do with later?
Maybe.
Later, a segment that we're having today?
Maybe.
Called Throwback Thursday?
Really?
Why? I was just asking. I didn't know what that was. Flicky fingers.
You are the absolute worst.
I'm gonna get hit. She's not
Okay.
kidding.
In other news, guys, an Ohio heavy-duty truck repair service went up in flames.
Oh boy,
Yeah, the
there it
other
is.
day.
Look at I was ready for this one
Yeah.
because I was prepped for this one.
So,
It's
the other
coming,
day
bro.
on Tuesday around 2 a.m., which would be Wednesday morning, firefighters responded to a call at TIG Fleet Service Facility in Bowling Green, Ohio.
Ooh.
However, by the time the fire crews got there, the building had already, pretty much the roof had already collapsed in, and they weren't able to save the building at all. So
That's a shame.
correct.
But nobody was hurt, right?
No,
Nobody was hurt.
There was no injuries.
Did they have
and,
insurance?
I would imagine, but it's going to take a little while to get that up and running again. No one was injured, and no other facilities around were damaged either from the fire. Guys, sorry that you lost it. And if that happened to be your mechanic or repair, you're going to have to find
Until they
another one.
reopen, we have Excalibur Equipment and Diesel Services LLC in Chandler, Arizona, where they can be reached at 480-797-8124. If you're looking for a good, honest mechanic, well, Timothy and Kendra are your people. Right here at Excalibur Equipment and Diesel Services LLC. The number again is 480-797-8124. Get it. Way to set me up.
Shameless.
And I feel bad for you guys. Until you're back up and running,
Yeah.
go see, again, Excalibur Diesel
Yeah.
Equipment Services.
Yeah.
Get it,
When I
driver.
told them that was going to be on there as far as the news, I said, hey, kind of a shameless plug for Timothy and Kendra, but it kind of fit right in because we do it anyways. But I was kind of laughing. I was like, oh, yeah, it kind of fits right on in.
I'll save your spot. But again,
What are you doing?
this is her show prep.
Oh, no. Okay.
This is mine.
This is my show prep.
Oh, wait. Oh, God,
Okay.
show it.
Yeah.
You're showing it. Look at all that.
It's
This
all
is
over.
mine.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so moving on. So this one is kind of, I guess what they call an oxymoron or ironic. So go to where it says safety, please.
Okay, safety, please.
Stay alert.
Stay alert. There you go. What is
There
this?
you
Oh,
go.
God.
Okay, so semi crashes into a stay alert safety truck. I had to.
That's not funny.
It's not, but I gotta tell you because it's not. Listen, everyone is okay. Seriously, everyone is okay. So what happened?
What else
was-
is going to happen in the trucking
Right.
industry?
So
Thank God tomorrow's Feel Good Friday.
right, so apparently the driver out of South Carolina, a semi was heading south on I-85 near mile marker 92 and entered a construction zone. The semi swerved left, hitting a stay alert safety truck, swerved right and crashed into the concrete barrier, and then swerved left again, hitting the median, where the truck erupted into flames. Miraculously, no one was injured, and no release of information as to why the driver lost control in the first place. And I said, perhaps this is your sign. If you hit a big old sign that says stay alert, safety truck on it,
What
that's
the
your
club-
sign.
Oh.
That is your sign.
Oh,
I
my
couldn't.
God.
Here's your sign.
Oh, my
I mean,
God.
is that like an oxymoron, or just like ironic that you actually slam into a stay alert safety truck? I mean, thank goodness no one was hurt in that, and everybody. I'm sorry that the truck is probably demolished. It burst into flames after it was all said and done. I am so thankful and happy that everyone is okay. But I had to chuckle after the fact that everyone was okay, because it was like, what the hell?
Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. I tell you that, there's never a dull moment in the trucking industry.
No.
I tell you, between all these groups and all the idiots out on the road, it cracks me up.
Right. I mean,
Bro, hold on.
Again, we don't know.
Wait. Okay, look, I can
obviously he's
understand.
going to get cited, because they said that
Yeah.
he's getting
Wait.
cited for multiple citations.
So
in there.
on the I'm on the CB yesterday, right? Blah blah blah. And then I jump out because that driver Brock pulled up, and Brock, because he pulled these oversized, he had a helicopter, all that, he had a curfew. So he pulls up,
Oh.
and we're talking. And he's listening to CB. He's like, I can't trust any of what they're saying, right? And as we're talking, I look over. I says, you're right, because look at that. There's a prime truck, Freightliner, prime truck, big prime trailer, backing up the shoulder a half a mile to the on-ramp, and then backs down the on-ramp. Traffic stopped, backs down, and then gets off to the service road.
Oh, because he got on the wrong entrance.
He didn't get on the wrong entrance. He was pissed because he passed the 873 exit. So he backed up to catch it because it was closed at the 872. And he says, and he don't have a CB. That's the problem with not having a CB. If you would have known, if you would have had a CB turned on, you would have heard me saying, all right, drivers, if you're westbound, you're coming to a stop, hit that 873 exit and take a side route. I can't remember, it was like the 63 or the 12 or something.
Oh, my goodness.
No, this guy's backing up the shoulder all the way, and then gets to the on-ramp where nobody's coming on, because very few, because the light, until it changes, you'll have traffic. So there's a break. He decides to take that on-ramp and back down it. I'm running. I got my camera and I'm running. I didn't catch it in time. I was pissed. But seriously, seriously, it took me everything for that driver. He drove past me, and it took everything for me not to jump up on that step, grab that mirror, and start giving it to him. Because that's the issue. You backed up a half a mile. I swear, the bridge is right here, literally.
Yeah.
Right? And he backed all the way up. And we just, it just blows me away. But it's just like, there's never a dull moment in the trucking industry.
No.
Right,
So basically, stay alert and have your CB on. So if something's coming up and you see traffic, we can give you alerts. People can give you, other drivers can give you alerts of what's going on, and then you'll know, and you won't have to do that.
Oh, I can't.
Or maybe if you stay alert and remember about safety, you won't hit the stay alert safety truck.
It makes my blood pressure go. Like just now, I got to come down.
I know.
It's like, ooh, and Adam, I can see in the comment, Wayne, what do you take, or you don't want to do your homework, but he says, Adam says, what do you take for energy? LO.
Right.
Bean juice for right now. That's it. Pie of coffee today. That's it.
Yeah. I only one cup right now.
I have ADHD. I have energy issues.
Which is okay.
It's okay. This
you
is who
do
I am.
you.
I
be
do.
you.
I am gonna be me. But you know what though? 90% of these people wish they had the energy that I have. They got to go buy it in a can, or at a friend's house.
That's true.
And that's illegal.
Yeah. You're
Just saying. Should we head over to are we done with trucking news?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, so should we read some comments regarding the trucking news, and then
Let's
we'll
get
take a
into
break and then go to international?
Absolutely.
All right, are we going over today? Yeah.
Well, I
It's
don't know.
35 after. Okay. Yeah, we haven't even got to Throwback
let's
Thursday
get to
yet.
comments and see
Wait,
what
hold
we're
on. Let's check those likes. Really?
Let's go.
Really? Look.
Let's go.
Look at it. They're greedy. Selfish bastards. Bob Cook says, falling asleep at the wheel. Do not sleep in the seat, because you will get too comfortable in the seat while driving and you will fall asleep behind the wheel. And the seat, my opinion on it, I don't never sleep in the seat. What are you seating here?
Good tip, Bob.
Don't sleep in the front seat.
Good tip,
Right, Bob.
What about Bob?
It's not your recliner to sleep in. It's not
Right.
the lazy boy in the living room. It's your workplace.
Right.
My God, Bob, with the right. Come on.
Good tip, though.
Set me up to fail
Yes.
over here. And here's the middle finger. Here's the middle finger maniac himself.
Oh, yeah, he cracks me up.
Joe Denny, I'm fixing to give a few Sheila, read the damn comment.
Joe Denny says, I'm fixing to give a few something to mock me about. Just stand by and watch me expose some of these groups that are started and run by Democrats that have all these Trump supporters corralled. More to come. Keep on trucking.
Get it, Joe Denny. My
Okay.
God. Oh, boy. Democrat.
So we're going to stay tuned for that.
Democrats?
Democrats. I know. 'Cause I think that's what he said.
Ellie says, well, I'm changing you live. One flatbed 48 states 44 is watching now. Get it.
Oh,
Get it.
all right, Ellie.
Get it.
We
Thank
have
you,
a
Ellie.
surprise
Charles,
tomorrow for Ellie. Yeah.
what are you
Got
guys
a surprise
writing
that you know
here?
about it.
Look at this one. Read that one.
Charles
What the hell are you doing?
Bundesliga, did you tell Sheila Campbell about Walmart?
Charles Belinga. Who is Charles Belinga?
But
These guys are driving commercial vehicles.
Bundesliga.
And hopefully they're
I
not
know.
driving while they're typing this crap, because it sure seems that way.
No, and I don't know what's going on with Walmart. So, no, that would be a big. Negative.
Well, I want
Warning.
to say this, though. Walmart is announcing they're going to have home testing for COVID.
Yes.
And also, I believe what's been announced is the who's hauling the vaccine.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see who was hauling the vaccine on that.
Somebody mentioned to me yesterday, I can't remember who it was, but I don't know how true it is. FedEx and UPS. Split. Divided.
Oh, well, okay. Well, they are for sure doing. I saw that the other day because remember we already talked about UPS is doing the air. They are doing the air, and I know FedEx was coming in with the air too. Now, whether they actually got the trucking portion of it, the delivery, I don't know. But they are the carriers for it being dispersed through the air.
But what I'm trying to say is the private sector will handle this.
Right, remember
Okay,
UPS was coming
you're
up
right.
with their own little refrigerators and freezers for that.
Well, it
so-
all goes back to who stood on the stage with Trump in the beginning of this whole pandemic.
right.
All the mega corporations, Walmarts, Walgreens, CVS, Targets, they all stood up there together.
Right.
So, but the thing is from what I was told, and like I said, I don't know how true it is, but if they decide to split it down the middle,
Yeah.
it's just a joke. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying, though?
Uh-oh.
It's a complete joke. It's just give it to the big megas,
Yeah.
let them handle it. Take a vaccine that I'm not taking. I don't care who hauls it.
Right.
I ain't taking it.
I agree. And I'm actually glad because part of this is in national news.
All right, so today?
Yes.
So, all right, well, good. So when we get to national news, we'll talk about it. And you know what? I mean, we are moving up in the world. Kathy Griffin tunes in every morning. we have an A-list actor, in my opinion, Kathy Griffin, watching our show. All right, Robert Page says, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Shout out to XLG, all you drivers over there. Appreciate you guys.
Good morning.
Dennis Hicks says, we freak out when you mess with our program. You damn right. I freak out when they mess with your program.
We do. We get calls
Pisses
about it.
me off.
We do.
No, you know, okay, look. You got other people that broadcast in the industry, and they do it for a hobby. Or they're getting paid to do it
Right.
for the wrong reasons. Point being is we do this every day for the drivers. We're the only driver-driven platform that supports this industry, for the driver to come in, plug in, and unload their crap. So for Facebook to mess that up pisses me off.
Toot toot.
Get it? Ah! Did
That
I
was
just...
him tooting his own horn over there. Yeah. Oh,
You know
okay.
what?
Yes. Hey, there's
God
a
is
comment in
good.
there that someone said I look like a Harley Quinn. Thank you. This is my throwback because it's Throwback Thursday. So this is my throwback due for Throwback Thursday. This was 80s. An 80s. Don't pull. An 80s.
Why not?
An 80s.
I want to go riding.
Because you're
I want to go riding.
you're just trying my fluff.
Can I go riding?
Yeah.
You're missing my innuendo joke.
I heard it. I just chose to
All
ignore
right, all right, we don't.
Yeah, let's go to a break and let's
national
go to
news.
national
Yeah, all right, let's go to a break. Let's go to and then we'll come back. Go to national news. What do we got for you guys? Oh, we got this guy. We're gonna play Sky.
We
Is
do.
Is
That
as
one's a long one though, so I was thinking that we're gonna save that to the end, kind of close to the pity bit. We're gonna end with it,
What was going on here?
and
Sheila?
we're still.
You took the
Oh.
kangaroo side.
If you wanna hang out, you gotta take her out. Cocaine.
this morning.
Yeah.
What poor kangaroo?
He
What?
punched-
What?
he
He punched the
punched him in the
kangaroo.
face.
He was about to eat his son or daughter or dogged her.
You know what? I didn't see that at all. I mean, even when he was sitting there, the dog wasn't even struggling. If a dog was being choked or whatever, he's going to try to defend himself. To
That
get
dog
out
was
of
out of energy, out of breath. It
Oh,
was
he
hurt.
He could
was
move his head freely. He
That's
was that's like his pet kangaroo. Seriously.
Time out. That's okay. So then basically, I was Pee Wee's pet.
That's true.
Punching
Yes, you
back.
were. Yes, you were.
I don't believe that's not wrong. Now to your national news.
I didn't see
Now
that
to your
dog
national
struggling
news.
at all. His head
Now
was
to your
moving
national
freely.
news.
I think they were out there
I'd have
playing.
took that kangaroo
And then when the guy
out.
came charging, he's like, "No, you're not taking my friend.
No.
Don't hurt my friend." I
No,
don't like
he
this
would
guy
have. That kangaroo would have caught one between.
Whatever.
I thought the kangaroo got off light. I'd have took him out. Get off
Oh,
my
I just
my Gemma. I'm taking. I don't like this. I'm not a hunter and I won't shoot Bambi.
I get
but
it.
I'll take out Bambi. They trying to attack my dog.
I get it.
It's my baby.
All right.
Now your national news.
National news.
My God.
Talking about the COVID who's delivering. Guys, obviously, we know that here within the next week is going to be the first round as far as the vaccine coming out. You guys are up there in round 1 of the doses, but it's like round 1B. So basically, if you guys are wanting to actually take it, it should probably be available to you guys here within the next week. I know most of you don't want to. However, with all that going around, you know that these people behind the scenes are making sure that they're going to get their hands in there and try to force of ways for people to get this vaccine. So in the national news, they're talking about a vaccine app in discussion, but not a reality yet. Meaning the idea is an app that provides proof that a person got the coronavirus vaccine. And we are talking that there's a lot of people who are involved in trying to get this app out there first and trying to get it out there.
Was that kind of like the
there's
contact tracing app? Oh God.
Yep. There's
bullshit.
technologists that are making that happen, like Microsoft, major airlines, Ticketmaster, prominent nonprofits, security companies, tech companies, and blockchain companies. Some calling it a vaccine passport. Yeah. However, right now they're still trying to figure out things like realities of like the medical records and privacy concerns as far as that. But you know darn well, with that many people behind it and that many people at work with it, that is exactly what they're trying to do, and that eventually they're going to come out with an app that shows that you got the vaccine.
Real quick, I don't mean to interrupt you. Flint Creek Transport, I'll get to your comment. I saw that. So they're going to force it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, we were talking about this as far as, are they going to force us? Or
Sorry.
remember we were talking about employees. Are employers going to be allowed to make you
right,
the
like
answer is
kids,
yes,
like
if you
kids
wanna
at
work for
school.
them, they
You're right,
can.
right. Well,
Right.
they're in trouble.
And now they're creating apps to make it even easier so that you have your little passport.
Well, they got all these apps these days for truck drivers, for parking, scales, Walmarts that tow you. I mean, I don't understand why anybody would put Walmart on a parking app. I don't. Why would you put Walmart in the app as a place to available parking, or you can park there? You get towed. Because if Walmart don't own that property, it's the property manager that leads us to Walmart. Okay, duh. But these apps, it's just like contact tracing.
Right.
What happened to that?
Right.
Because I knew people that had COVID and were going shopping.
Right.
What
yeah.
the?
Yeah.
It's
just,
look, I go to this truck stop, don't have to wear a mask, don't have to do nothing. I can only get my coffee, come out, and just like it's a regular day. The only thing that's different in that truck stop is a piece of plastic between me and the cashier.
Right. It's just...
Makes no sense.
You just see the direction. I mean, it's just so blatantly clear of the direction that they're going, that they are going to try to mandate.
They're going to force it. They're going to force it.
Getting this vaccine, that they're even going to create an app that you're going to have to show something that shows that you actually got the vaccine in order to do certain things, I'm sure. And that's what they're working on. But because of personal reasons and all the medical, the hospitals have to gather all that. They have to be involved. They don't have enough money or resources to do it. But I'm sure someone along the line will offer up money to help them out.
Here's what I'm going to say. To you drivers, just whatever's right for you, okay?
Right.
Whatever you feel is good for you. I'm going to go here because I see a gentleman in here, Mike Mobley. And
Right.
I really, really went, like Ron, big Ron, and Mike, they come in and I see them. It's a presence for me. Okay. But I know Mike personally on a personal level, and I know his wife. He helped out with the Pitts. Took the Pitts to dinner. Shout out to the Pitts family. But Mike Mobley, him and his wife, Mike just recently, it went through some tests, came back negative. Okay. It's like that cancer itself, that business, the diabetics, the diabetes, like with Mark. Now here we come with this COVID thing. It's like, seriously?
Right.
Just come on. What about the things that we're already struggling with?
Right.
Why have we not improved that? Where's the support system for truck drivers that are going through it? I mean, you've got your little organizations here, a little bit there.
Right.
But where's the relief for the driver? Like, because of this medical card, because it goes right back to this medical card, and the way they're going to be able to pin it on you. It's going to go right through that database, right through that clearinghouse, right through that medical card. All of that is going to get bundled right into this system.
I agree. And
they're going to, I feel like that they're going to force you. When you have people out here that are already going through things, is this vaccine going to affect Mike? Is it going to affect Sherry? Is it going to affect, Mark with his diabetes and all his medications?
Right.
Where are these answers?
Right.
Where is it going to affect the overweight driver or the underweight driver? Whatever.
Right.
Where are the trials for this? We have all these trials for all these other things, but this one, no trial. Go ahead and take it.
Right.
Don't worry. Don't worry, driver. In 10 years, you'll be entitled to a big lump sum of cash when they sue the hell out of companies that screwed and killed people.
And here's my thing. I don't care whether people do or they don't take it. My thing is about choice, okay, and not being made to do something. We are a free nation. We should act like a free nation, and we should not be made to do anything as far as a vaccine at all. That should be our choice, just like the flu vaccine is a choice. Other vaccines, well, not for kids, it's not a choice. But
Get it, Mike Mobley. I gotta go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That was it. That was what I was gonna say. You threw me off a little bit, so I'm done with that.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna say this.
Choice. Right,
and you're gonna have a choice. And there's certain people out there in this world that will give you a choice, that will help you keep everything you have today, and just the way you live today. Because I can't wait till that dude comes out with that app, with that software that hacks that app, and you can just upload your information for $20.
Right.
Saying I got it. You're gonna have a guy out there that's gonna sell the COVID vaccine verification without the vaccine.
Right.
The black market side. Get it,
well,
Mobley.
and that is a
Get
concern.
it.
Right. And there were concerns as far as...
What? Fine. I'm not taking it. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not going to wind up with a fourth eye, third eye. I already got no brain. I'm not getting a brain that they're going to give me that I won't know what to do with. See my point, though?
I do see your point. I just...
Brittany Aiken says, what does the plastic shields do where the store employees walk around the store anyway? I don't get what the plan is to do to protect people. Hello. There is no plan. I feel like it's only a plan to control people.
Right.
Seriously.
Right.
That's
how I see it, too.
Right.
It's just a form of control.
Phil Tristan says, they can mail me the vaccine and I'll take it off. LOL. They can trust me just like the mail in ballots. Oh boy. And it's not the drivers with those mail-in ballots, guys. Let's get that clear, because they were up there saying, hey, whoa, the driver's like, whoa, stop, you're messing with my routine. Why do I need an escort? Why am I being held up? Right, those drivers that were on the hill,
right,
from the mail side, right, because why are you being held up? Because you know what, mail does not get held up. It's a scheduled, it goes empty or loaded, that trail goes. Been there, done now. You know what I'm saying? So, great comment, Phil Tristan. Let's go to Bob Cook. You don't have to wear a mask at the TA in Stanford, Missouri. There is no signs on the doors and no one wearing a mask in there. I was in there yesterday. And here's my thing with the mask. Right. Is my thing with the mask is, if I'm in the vicinity, if I'm like this, if they want me to wear it, that's fine, because I'm going to respect the driver, Brock, yesterday. He had a mask on, and I was cool, and I tried to keep my distance. I was respecting that. Right. Okay, but outside of that, common courtesy for another, I'm good. I'm not. It's my right. Okay, if you're wearing a mask, it's working for you. You don't have to worry about me.
Right.
Okay,
Well, then
because
you
here,
keep your distance and stuff.
well, here's the deal.
Anyways.
Okay, if I wear here's what I want to ask everybody. If I wear a mask, and if I get COVID, and I have all these medical bills, are y'all going to pitch in on that? Since I pitched in on wearing the mask?
Well, and there's tons of
You see what I'm saying? You see my
right.
point there?
There's tons of documented stories out there that people isolated, stayed away, 6 feet, wore masks, washed their hands, and then still ended up getting COVID anyways, and ended up in the hospital. So they're like, so what does it matter? If I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. So, anyways, that
All
was
right,
the
let's go to
national
one more
news. Yeah.
comment. Dennis Hicks says, yes, Wayne, but most of those apps are useful, unlike anything COVID related. Yeah, Dennis, we're going to talk about that. I think we're going to talk about that. We got a lot to talk about.
There's a lot of cool apps. There's a lot of great apps.
Here's the beauty of this. We're going to become the Yelp of trucking, I promise. I promise. We will become the Yelp. We will talk about apps. We will talk about companies. We will talk about all that stuff because, again, shout out to TMC, okay, for setting a standard out here. And and I'm serious.
Right.
That standard needs to be there. I remember when I was behind the wheel, and because my driver's side I was forced into a Mega CR England outside of my father, okay, because I chose to do the wrong things in life, the choices I made, okay, because I have a choice. What happened is I go into this Mega, and you go out in this industry, and you start to learn about this industry, and you know what companies set standards and hold bars. And you won't be able to get into that company unless you toe that line and have that standard in you and that work ethic. Right. It's just like May Trucking. They have a backing course. If you do not pass their backing course, you do not get hired, which is a way to weave out that super trucker. Just saying.
I think you should know how to back.
Correct. All right. Are we done with that?
Yeah, I want to go. Hey, Vince, will you let us know if the feed got a little better? You were just saying in there, I saw in the comment a few minutes ago saying that it's there and then it kind of like goes away. It kind of breaks up. So
it
let
might
us know
because
if it's still if it's still happening. Okay, so drop it in the comment and let us know.
And if you're on YouTube, we're having copyright issues on YouTube. So we're going to be upfront with our struggles. Right?
Right.
Upfront with our struggles. So sometimes the sound bites, they get me in trouble. And I'm okay with that. It's all my footage, but 99.9% of the time it ain't my audio or sound clip. So I risk that. So sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. Apologize. Because it could be on this side too because of the coffee video. That's a very, very familiar sound, like Money, Money, Money with Pink Floyd. If you use Money, Money, Money by Pink Floyd on a live
they
broadcast,
take it down.
They will
super fast.
They will rip that right down.
Boop, gone.
Right down. So.
All right, guys, we are going to get into weather. So now is the time to drop the weather in your location.
All right, yeah, drop your weather and stuff in your location. We're going to take a quick break and then come back and do weather, right? All right. What is this? Right. Let's do Scott. Scott's 2 minutes. That's Saturdays. Okay. Let's not do Scott. Let's do her.
Okay, so I'm about to talk about something really awesome in the trucking industry that is going extinct. But before I do that, I gotta look around for any DOT officers. Okay. 2 words. Glider kit. You may be thinking I either don't know what they are, which you should go look up on Google, or those are pretty much illegal. They are. However, I have one in Captain America. It's a 2017 Cascadia, but the engine's a 98 Detroit, so here's my logbook right here. I'm not going to show it to you because it has the address of the company and I don't want to give that out. But gosh darn it, you get places on a paper logbook. I mean, as long as my paper log says I'm legal, I'm fucking legal. So how many other truckers out there are running a paper log?
Language, young lady.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and about that paper log, be careful.
Yeah. You know what?
You're only allowed one.
You know who she reminded me of?
Who?
What about Bob?
What about Bob?
Bob, she's right up your alley.
Get it, Bob. And now to your weather.
Yep, we're going to go into weather.
Get it.
Okay, you guys. So we've got rain expected in the southwest today, which is mid to southern Arizona, southern New Mexico, mid to western Texas, Oklahoma, and southeastern Kansas. While the southern Rockies can expect snow, which is going to be Colorado, southeastern Nebraska, and Wyoming. That may fall heavily at times, okay, guys? So be careful in those areas. They're expecting some heavy snow in those areas. Thunderstorms are possible in south central areas of the nation. In the Pacific Northwest, expect rain and mountain snow across western Oregon and Washington. The Cascades can expect over a foot of snow through Saturday, with the heaviest totals in the Oregon area. Rain and snow anticipated in Northern California Friday into Saturday. Guys, we still have those wind advisories in effect in Southern California from Bakersfield to Anaheim. Please be careful going through those. Those Santa Ana winds can get really nasty. The Plains and Mississippi Valley are in for one more day of mild temperatures with highs in the 70s. Yay. Wind advisories in Texas areas of Alpine, Marfa, and Fort Davis, as well as in areas of New Mexico in between Carlsbad and Oro Grande. And that is the weather today. Looks like it's going in Orange, Texas. Is going to be another sunny, beautiful day. Yesterday was in the 70s.
But possible road hazards on exit 873. There might be a guy with a camera running around the intersection.
Yeah.
Be careful, drivers. He's targeting truckers.
No.
He's targeting truckers. That's me.
Yeah.
With my camera.
We're going home today. So.
I know, but Scott and Karen aren't even in here today.
Yeah.
There's no notification.
Well, do you think it's that?
Are they mad we're not home?
They miss us and they're like, fine, stay away.
We're not going to. But real quick, guys, before I get to your weather, I'm going to go to a comment that I said I would get to, and it's to Flint Creek Transport. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Their comment says, we had a truck that crashed yesterday. Driver was not seriously injured. Steer tire blew. This happened on the 90. I have a new respect for first responders and officers. A lot of trucks just blew past. A few professionals slowed down, but please remind the drivers to move over and slow down. You will never understand until you are standing beside the road with a semi blowing past you at 70. And it is a law to move over or slow down. All right? And I'm going to get to your comments, but we have a lot of tow operators on the panel, on the show.
Yeah.
Charles Bundy being one of them, Kelly Shane being another. All right? Rick Hale. We've got a lot of routes.
Our one in Vegas.
We got them all over. But the two, Charles and Kelly, they're already working on things. Okay, I'm not going to mention anything until they bring something to me.
Right.
We've talked about it. I said run with it. They said they're going to. So we'll see what happens there as far as the tow side. But I talked about this with Rick and Charles and Kelly. And we all agree, truck drivers don't realize it until they're on that side of that road and they're in that position with that wrecker. Okay, so that's a disconnect, which it shouldn't be. Drivers should be moving over. I saw Trucking with, or no, not Trucking with you. I saw Vincent Perrone live last night, and he saw them lights way ahead, and he got over, merged, and did it, and he was just going live. Shout out to all you truckers, please move over. It's the law. To all you towers, wreckers, everybody, please work together. And now let's get over to your comments and get to your weather. Sorry, but I saw that and I said I'd get to that comment.
Yeah.
And they deserve to be recognized, and it's important. It's important, Sheila.
Right. Well, not only the law for driver. I mean, I think that's everyone. Just even if it wasn't a law, common courtesy. You know what I mean? Give a little room, give a little space there for anybody who's on that right shoulder.
Right. All right. So let's go over to their weather. What they got? John in Augusta, Georgia, 48 and sunny.
Nice.
Hi everyone. Big Ron. I see you now, brother. All right. Dennis 6, 41. Angola, Indiana, nice. 46 in Missouri. Tri-Cities, Washington, foggy and 31. Right. Alicia, 57 in Paris, Texas. Okay. Not far from us. Just a few hours, right?
Nice.
She's right outside. I know exactly where that is. Paris, Texas.
Those temperatures are not that bad.
No. Okay, so 47 in Mobile, Alabama.
Nice.
Mike Moby says, time for me to get out of the Northwest. Still 40 overcast in Spokane. All right. Philip Kirby says, everyone be safe out there, the road and everyone else. Dennis 6, that's right, Wayne. Take her home, dude. Oh, I know. I gotta go home. I I can't be in a truck stop anymore. It sucks. All right, Bob Cook says, it was up to Wayne. You're at home. God knows he's right at home in the truck stop.
That is no lie.
You're right.
No lie. He
playground.
does. He loves it. And you know what? And we're going to be back on the road soon enough as it is anyways. In 3 weeks, we're going to be back on the road for a few weeks, and then we'll come back. This is going to be our home base. So we're going to kind of travel from here and then come back, settle down, regroup, and then we'll go out again. So, yeah, we'll and once a week. We already talked about that. We'll be here once a week. He's gonna Jones for it.
Right.
Once he got that bug.
I'm watching one leave right now.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything not to stay in this seat. I'll go out there. If I don't got my camera, I'll pump him up.
You're right. And speaking of love it and being around trucks,
well, hold on. We got 2 more weathers. Mike says, pisses me off when drivers don't slow down and move over. This combat lifesaver carries a special force medical kit. I've been there first many times. So have I. I've had a gentleman die in my arms, and I've had to separate a family and have that gentleman die in my arms. Why are you laughing when I said that?
I'm sorry, I'm not. I saw a comment.
Yeah, but that's just... Man, that hurt my feelings.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
God, that guy died in my arms.
I know, I'm sorry.
You know, Mike's over here pouring it out. Get together, I want to call you a driver.
You get squirreled too, that when I'm talking about something and you read comments. I'm sorry.
I didn't want to get... Taylor Barker says 98 in my cab.
That's what I was laughing
That's
about.
a little warm in a cab, bro.
That's what I was laughing about.
You might want to roll down a window and put your Peter beaters away.
Yeah, but I was thinking that's like
roll down your window and put your Peter beaters away.
That was like perfect temperature for me. I'm sorry. That was what I was laughing about. I saw it. I was trying to read the question that you were at and there, and it kind of squirreled me over because I was thinking that's like perfect temperature in your cab. I'm sorry.
No, it's a little hot there. That's a little hot.
I apologize.
Again, roll your window down and put your Peter beaters away.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you accept my apology?
Yes, I do. It's okay. I get it. No, I'm sorry about that. But Greg Martin right here, dispatch me home. Okay, he sent me something. He's got a movie script already written for the trucking industry. That's a heartwarming, loving. It's called Dispatch Me Home.
Yeah.
It's in the name.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to steal some stuff from him, and I'm going to say it right here. I think we use some of his storylines in that movie, or the storyline of the movie. We could take little pieces of what that driver goes through as he's dispatched home for content, for conversation, for panel talk.
Well, you get with Greg and talked with him about it.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah.
I just talked to you about it, Greg. We're good.
No, you get permission. You don't just tell.
That's why. All right.
No, what you said is we're going to steal. That's not the proper way. So, Greg, he'll contact you. Yeah. Just saying.
Ronald Herbert, I don't see comments today. Is it just me? No, Facebook is messed up today.
Yeah.
All right. Mike Moby says, right at home. Loved watching Wayne at the truck stop, right?
He's got some great footage.
Appreciate you. Karen
does get it.
Dennis says, Karen will pack and go with you, I bet. Yes, she will. Mike Moby's laughing. All right. It's Throwback Thursday. All right. We're at the top of the hour. She worked hard on this. It's Throwback Thursday, drivers. Let's see what you know about what she's about to talk about. So, and I'm guessing it has to do with trucks.
It does have to do with with trucks.
All right, so we'll take a quick break and we'll get to your Throwback Thursday.
Hi, drivers. Are you tired of driving a slow truck? Yes, would you like to drive one of those 100-mile-an-hour rigs? Well, come on out and see us at the National Bull Haulers Association. Yes, the National Bull Haulers Association can put you in one of those big fancy Peterbilts. Hey, we can
talk about it. And hi. Ta-da!
And you'll say that? So we're getting our cues down back here. We're trying to be professionals at this.
I don't
drivers.
want him to be flicky fingers with my pictures. There's specific times that I wanted him to do it.
So you don't want me to just do this?
No. There you go.
Okay.
So from those flicky fingers right there, guys, what we are talking about today in Throwback Thursday is Peterbilt, the history of Peterbilt. Yes. Ooh. Love me some Pete.
Bro, I got plenty of... Never mind. Keep going.
All right, you guys. The history begins with a man named T.A. Peterman. In the first quarter of the 20th century, logs for the lumber industry were floated downriver, hauled with steam tractors or horse teams. Tacoma, Washington plywood manufacturer and lumberman T.A. Peterman couldn't get his felled inventory to his lumber mill fast or efficiently enough, so he looked to the then just beginning technology for logging trucks that could do the job. Peterman began by rebuilding surplus military trucks, improving technology with each successive vehicle, like replacing crank starters with battery-powered ones. In 1938, he bought the assets of Faggio of Oakland, California, a company that had gone into receivership in 1932. With the ability to turn out custom-built chassis, Peterman initially produced 2 chain drive logging trucks. In 1939, he founds Peterbilt, and his trucks are innovative from the start, with the dual drive lightweight Model 334, as well as the chain drive Model 260. Peterbilt puts its growing experience at the service of its country, with the Model 364 becoming a dependable workhorse in the nation's war effort. That's your Peterbilt military. Yeah.
I already talked about that.
In 1944, T.A. Peterman passed away. His wife, Ida, sold the company to 7 individuals within the organization, but retained its land. Then they expanded into a major producer of heavy-duty trucks, so they sold it. So he wasn't around for very long. So hold on for just a second. We'll get to it in a second. So basically, I mean, it started in 39. I mean, he was in the logging industry, and
I didn't know it started with logging.
Yeah, in the logging industry up in the Washington area.
Tell me how I feel.
Right? Well, so yeah, but how innovative of him. He was like, man, this is just taking too long for me to get my inventories. And so he's like, man, there needs to be a better way.
Right, instead of floating logs, he wanted to float gears.
Right. Well, I didn't realize either that from 39, that it started in 39, and then within 5 years he passed away. And so his wife took it over, and she sold it. She sold it to 7 individuals who were kind of there within it in the beginning. It was like, oh,
and
so they're actually right. But how cool that they still continued on his name.
They piggybacked
on to make it
they
what it is
didn't
today.
rip the heritage away from it.
Right.
Which the government's doing to the industry right now.
Right. Okay. So Peterbilt introduces the Model 350 in the late 40s.
Is that this one?
Later updated. No.
Okay, right. So you got me all backed off. Keep going.
Okay. Peterbilt introduces the Model 350 in the late 40s, later updated to feature the unique bubble nose cab over engine design. The Model 351 is introduced in 1954, becoming the longest production run in company history.
Get it.
As Peterbilt grows, so does its reputation. With Peterbilt truck being in hot demand, it needed an iconic logo to match. In 1953, the debut of the Peterbilt Red Oval, the same logo that has graced the front of every Peterbilt since. In 1958, Ida announced plans to sell the property to develop a shopping center. The shareholders, not wanting to be a part of that, sold the company in June 1958 to Pacific Car and Foundry Company, then primarily a manufacturer of railroad freight cars, which had acquired the assets of heavy truck competitor Kenworth in 1944.
So what? They acquired Kenworth?
In 44, yes.
So Peterbilt owns Kenworth?
No, Pacific Car and Foundry
owns
Company.
Both of them. Car.
Well, hold on, we're not there yet. 1 year later, Pacific Car and Foundry began construction on a 176,000 square foot manufacturing facility in Newark, California. In 1960, Peterbilt moved into the new facility and became a division of the parent firm. The 60s see a renewed focus on manufacturing craftsmanship. They pioneered the strong, lightweight, and aluminum cab, like the Model 352 with its 90-degree angle tilt Unilite cab. In 1965, the Model 358 Bird came out, and then in 1967,
which pictures am I supposed to be putting up?
The classic Model 359 rolled out.
All right, all right. So am I on point here? Because there's the 359. Okay,
yeah,
geez,
and the 352.
All right, and what about the next ones?
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Okay.
Wait till you hear me say it.
I'm terrible. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
But man, I'm terrible at helping you.
You're doing a great job, baby. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Continuing on. In the 70s, the trucking industry grows, and with it comes a new and distinct American culture that Peterbilt's unmistakable style helps to shape. In 1972, Pacific Car and Foundry is renamed PACCAR Inc. So in 72, they renamed it.
Bleh.
Welcome in the
Not a Packard
80s
fan.
and a new state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Denton, Texas, which increases manufacturing capabilities and revolutionary new designs. In 1981, the aerodynamic model 362 comes out and increases the popularity of cab-over engine tractors. In 1986, one of the most iconic trucks in history is introduced, the Model 379. The 379 goes on to become the most popular owner-operated truck of all time and becomes an enduring favorite on the show truck circuit.
The Michael Jordan of trucks.
Right, both of those. I love both of those. Go back to that. Look how beautiful those are.
It's just
I
amazing.
know. Like when you say cab over, we've seen those and actually filmed those. So both of those are really beautiful.
Yes.
Yes. In the 90s, they get into the medium. So this is kind of like where it kind of goes, eh. You know what I mean? Like their heyday of like when we think classic and stuff.
We go plastic now.
Was up, and now they kind of start changing the design and start
Look,
getting into the
think
90s.
Some of these guys
So-
get a hold of these new trucks and make them look good.
True.
I'm not gonna lie.
True, but when we think Peterbilt, and I mean we're thinking the classics, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s.
Right.
as
Right.
far
I'm
as
not
that.
thinking of Packard.
Although the original one to the 30s, man, those were really pretty too.
I'm shocked because I didn't know nothing about. I didn't really start learning about Packard and Peterbilt Kenworth until Oilfield.
Yeah.
When I saw Packard on everything, and I hated going out to the
Yeah.
rig all the time. So to break the monotony of going out to the rig the same route every day, I'd shuttle trucks up to the shop.
Right.
Up to Peterbilt or Rush, and man, all the way down to the window says Packard, and it's on Kenworth and Peterbilt, and I'm like, what the hell?
And
We're made
they-
by the same people.
Yeah, they.
You know, and it's always been such a thing. You know, I'm a Kenworth guy. I'm a Peterbilt. You know what I'm saying? Because technically, my driving career, we were spoiled. We just drove them, and if it looked good, we even liked driving that one better.
Yeah. Well, and to find out that when we were talking about, because I know you had talked about Packard, and they originally weren't called Packard. They didn't change that name until 72, but that they actually bought Kenworth in 44.
Right.
And
I
then in
was shocked.
58, basically they take over Peterbilt. So they've been associated with Packard just under a different name until 72 during that time. So that
that's
was kind
great.
of interesting. Yeah,
Let's go.
let's
What
go.
else, honey?
We are in the 90s now, you guys. And so in the 90s, they get into the medium duty market with the Model 330, as well as introducing the heavy duty tractor Model 387. In the 2000s, the focus shifts towards fuel efficiency and environmentally friendly designs, like the Model 386. In 2010 comes a new engine, the MX-13, and the introduction of the Model 587 with the integrated cab sleepover. 2015, the new MX-11 engine is introduced. In 2016, the Model 567 comes out that combines the old school with the new school twist. So they tried.
Did you write that old school to new school twist?
I did.
Okay,
Like
good. 'Cause
that?
that's my cat. That's my phrase. I
They
coined that
said
shit.
old school with designs as far as that, but I put in the new school twist because that's what they did. I think they had realized that their sales and everything else, just my own opinion on it, that after they had went to all the new designs and everything, that people still love that older style. Kind of like when, remember, Mustang did that too. The Mustang.
Yeah,
kinda
wow,
went back to the
Mustang.
throwback.
My
Anyways.
dream car is Vanilla Ice. Is Mustang. When Vanilla Ice Baby, when he came with that teal and white, that Mustang, that actual 5.0. Oh God.
Right.
Oh God, I had a buddy. I'd never get his name, Brandon.
Yeah.
Never get him. And then Steve had the black one, but Brandon had the teal and white one. And when them speed bumps in neighborhoods came out, you know, the big speed bumps in neighborhoods to slow us down from racing on the streets. Well, Brandon found a new way to get air. He'd get his Mustang, he'd drop that, and he'd pop that clutch, and that car would literally jump right off that bump. I love that car. Sorry,
Yeah,
squirrel.
I really wasn't
Squirrel.
trying to
Sheila, watch out.
segue you that much. Oh, he's way off. We're good.
No, he's tilted.
Okay.
He's not straight.
So anyways, with that, they combined the old school with the new school twist. In 2017, bring in the Packard 12-speed automated transmission. And towards the end, in 2019, Peterbilt celebrated 80 years of purposeful innovation, enduring craftsmanship, pride, and class. After 80 years, Peterbilt still remains the industry's truck of choice.
Right.
Jobs, Peterbilt. I know that they are one of my favorites. I do love the classic ones. I love the ones from the 60s to the 80s. Those are my favorite. And I love to watch you guys when you redo them and restore them and then make them your own as well in the interim. Like the dash inside. what was the Corvette Dash, right? Is
Yeah,
that what you call the
it's
Corvette?
Dash.
I think they're beautiful. I'm not a fan of the newer ones. I might have probably liked the ones where they tried to do, what was that, the 587? Is that what I said it was? Yeah, the 587 in there. I might have liked it because they were trying to throw the throwback in with it to make it still newer, lighter weight, and
Well, that's why I'm a big fan of Gary Jones.
but the design of it was towards the throwback, which I really love.
And this is why I'm a big fan of Gary Jones. I'm a big fan of Brandon and his dad,
Right.
Scott.
Right.
He's the one that they're the ones telling me about the Corvette Dash and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot in on certain parts of this.
Right.
Okay, the show circuit side, I've been to GATS and MATS, or I've been to GATS, not MATS.
Right.
And I only went with a certain community because they needed help. And then when I started broadcasting out of the truck stops, and I saw Gary's truck on the internet, I said, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I reached out to, I had a t-shirt, made everything, like a groupie.
Yeah. Which he wore down to like
Nothing.
pretty much nothing, and then
But
gave it to
I'm
Gary.
learning so much.
Hell, nasty shirt.
But I'm learning so much, and there's so much to learn. But the old school equipment is just so much. It's so much better. I think it takes a brain to drive it. It doesn't have a brain. You have to have the brain, opposed to the new trucks.
I like the look of them. I just think they look bad. That's what it is. I mean, it's definitely a presence in my mind. The older trucks. I mean, it's like a force to reckon with. It's like a bull just coming in, just that presence. And I love that. Just bad to the bone.
Real quick, times have changed.
Right.
Okay, and it's like Justin Pomerantz out in Oregon that assists drivers out on job sites.
Right.
People like Gary Jones that come out and they offload a heavy piece of equipment. Well, he just sent me a message, says, "Dude," because he's in Facebook jail. We all know that. We're trying to get money on your books, bro. Anyway, he says, "Dude, I just got grounded to my truck for not wearing a mask from the super independent. Sorry, brother. We're with you." He's in Oregon. Worst place to be right now. My God. Anyway, but Sheila, you rock it. I swear, every time with Throwback Thursdays, you impress me every time. I'm proud to call you my wife.
Guys, too, real quick, because we didn't do it, and I need to do this really quick. I totally apologize. I did not give credit or cite where those came from, so before we do, please, everything in this and the pictures used were for educational purposes. There is no monetary gain at all. Okay, so courtesy of Wikipedia and Peterbilt Heritage for the articles and the pictures that were used in this. Okay. Thank you, guys. I wanted to make sure. I'm not trying to get this taken down because I love my Throwback Thursdays. And you're right, I do a lot of work on it. And, I get inspired by wherever I'm at. This week was being in the truck stop. I've done stuff like was the hood ornaments it was the Jake Bake when we were sitting next to the 5 and I got to listen. So that's how the inspiration comes to me of things that I want to talk about. And I love the older trucks. Like I said, I'm a fan of them. Not to say that some of the newer trucks aren't pretty. Some of them are pretty. I like to look at them. But like I said, I think there's a presence about the older Peterbilts and Kenworths that is just bad. They're just... it's just a presence. You just almost commands respect. It's like, yep, I'm taking it. I'm getting it, and I'm taking it.
It does. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find. I want to say hopefully it's this one. I'm not sure, but I'm going to load it up.
All right. Well, let's get over to some comments, you guys, and we're going to wrap this up because we are almost at the half an hour mark.
Up.
Yes.
Hopefully this will load up. I'm not sure. I was trying to find Mike Mobley's truck and show Mike's Pete. He just got his Pete back. It was in the shop.
Nice.
So, here it is. We'll be right back and get your closing comments and thoughts.
We pull up, we turn heads. Got the parking lot popping with the Mocool Jam. Show up, we show off. We got the cops called for us, revving up the exhaust. It's all good around here. Just don't let the county sheriff see the cooler of beer. And when the blue lights fade and the Barney 5
Taylor Barker says, "No, play that commercial again." Okay, you want to see Mike's Pete again? Okay. All right, Taylor, I'm cracking up here. Don't crack up too hard, bro. Remember, it's hot in there. Ron Herb said, "Big Ron, just like me. He get it." All right, John Jake says, "Have a good day, everyone." Big Ron Pat Car. Mike Moby, they sold it to PACCAR. Yeah. Stop it. Freightliner, we got a Freightliner fan. Get
right. And that's okay.
it.
Some of them are beautiful.
And here's the ones I'm looking for. Get it, Sheila. From Mike Moby. Trucking with V says, way to go, Sheila. My Facebook trucker friend drives one. Ted Nelson.
Nice.
Get it. Field Trust, this is a great job, Sheila. Nice job on the picture image, Wayne. Amigo. Such a...
I know.
He's got a K100. He's got a K100. He's got a cab over. I'm coming. Yeah. We're leaving after the first, after the holidays. We're back out on the road. We're going to Tennessee first to Bundy, Mr. Charles Bundy. All right, so we'll be back out on the road here very shortly. Mike Moby says, stay away from their motors. The 605 HP and 50, I'm not getting your motors. Stop it.
Cummings.
Yes, X15 Cummings. You know what I'm saying? That. No way. Kenworth. Big Ron. John Jake says, Gary was taught by Brian Dreyer about Peters, and Brian learned from Billy Barker. Baker. Yeah. I see Barker. All right. Becky Underwood says, everyone in Wayne, Sheila, have a great
you too, Becky.
day. And with that being said, I think we're done here. Yeah. And everybody in the watch parties that are going on right now, because I just saw it, there's 20 something over there, and it says 30 here. But I don't know, you guys I didn't look at it, Sheila. You do all that hard work. Look at it right there. Only 26 likes.
Oh, I know. I know.
Remember, guys, you're the heartbeat of America. You should be treated like the heartbeat of America. Are we good?
Yeah. We are. We do have something in the works that we are working on with Scott, but we want to do it justice. But we do have something going on. But his is like 2 minutes long right now. So
I don't want to close it. I don't want Scott. Okay, here's what I'll give
you a little sneaky peek of it.
No, not even doing that.
Yeah, just give him a little taste.
They had San Francisco. All right, a little taste. Here you go. Here's Big Sam. All right.
Yeah.
We'll put that smart.
So we have it.
Here goes a large car right now.
We're working it out, Scott. We want it to be beautiful for you and do you justice.
Right. At the end of the day, Sheila, you do this industry justice by the way you put in the work. So thank you.
Oh, that was so super sweet. Thank you, baby.
Awesome. No, you are. You rock it. I mean, Throwback Thursday. There's no platform out here honoring and highlighting the history every Thursday like you do. Period. The one, the only, my wife.
Oh, thank you.
It deals with me. So on that note, remember, guys, once again, are we good?
We are good.
Any more comments? We got 3 left.
No. Other than
hit that like, everyone. Get it.
Vicky, V, I will have that paper over for you today. I didn't forget you, okay?
And remember, guys, we are doing a fundraiser for this gentleman right here that has lost his legs to diabetes. His name is Mark, okay, guys? And
E-Step,
and we're giving him a driver's side Christmas, and you guys already have donated and have already given him a Christmas, so it's already on its way, underway, and we're going shopping. We'll video all that with all your money and all that stuff, and we're going to get that to you guys. If you want to be part of it, go ahead over and like the page. It's called The Driver's Side's Hauling the Holiday to Mark E-Step. I'm terrible with names.
Yes.
And remember, guys, if you're looking for a mechanic, while this one's burned down, you got Excalibur Equipment and Diesel Services. With that being said, guys, you're the heartbeat of America. You should be treated that way. Always keep that shy side up, rubber side down, and to make money in today's trucking industry, my beautiful wife, what do you need to do?
You got to keep that left door closed.
And here is your feel-good pity of the day.
I'm the hottest, you ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them bitches scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.